by Prima Comfort Craft Tools. It's ergonomic tools fitting for both right and left-handed persons. This is the distresser tool, which comes with a fine rasp under, and in the packing when you buy it there's also a raw rasp in the same packing. It's easy to actually open it up, just press down, open it up. You can take a small paper pieces in it, and or you can change the rasp to the raw version. On the top of it there's a fine file. There's a bone folder on the edge, which also is a nail effect tool, and there's an edge scraper on the other side. On the back side, on the tip of the tool, there's a metal brush, and on the lid tip there's a rub-on tool to add on rub-ons. In the collection there's also craft knife for detailed cuttings. It has a very special shape. If you hold up your 3 fingers, it's like a triangle shape. You can easily see the same shape on the tool. It's like a Y underneath and it's flat on the top. And it's also easy to cut curves, circles, because when you move your hand, the blade will follow your movements like this. It's also easy to actually change the blade. You can easily twist it up in the middle of the knife, take out the blade like this, or just to actually change the angle of it, for example like this. Twist it back, and when the arrow meets, it's back in position. This is a new scissor for detailed cuts. It's a small scissor, but it also has the tails on, so it's easy to actually control and help steering. It has these tiny tips, sharp tips, non-stick blades. And if you look at it as a design, this is the top of the design, and it's different on the back side. If you leave it on your table like this, you can always grab it with your right hand or with your left hand, and it will suit for everybody. Again, it has soft material and whole grip area. It's flat side inside, so if you cut a lot, you won't feel any pressure into your finger, but your finger will stay stable and comfortable. There are also 2 self-healing mats. There's a little one, perfect to use for crafts or on layering. It comes with 2-side print, black on one of the sides, turquoise on the other side. It has a grid which shows inches and centimeters. It fits for the whole world. There's a large self-healing mat. This is large enough to actually have 2 of 12 x 12 pieces of paper on. You can work on a double layout at the same time if you wish to. Again, you have different angles to follow. Sizes information, there's inches, there's centimeter grid, again, all over, also on the side. This is the new shark edges. They are easy to hold, you to hold in your hand to control and totally steer. And there's a special shape on the foam. It's easy to go into the tiny details with it. Show you all how to do some distressing techniques. I usually go with 3 different shades, or at least 2 different shades. I can follow color, or I can, for example, mix of colors. Depending on what kind of pattern paper I'm using, what kind of techniques, what kind of style I'm looking for, what kind of picture I'm actually going to scrap. When this is done, I start with the shark edger all over like this. This is a great way to show how the file works. And you can actually kind of whitewash the design a little bit, like this. After doing this, I'm moving forward to the rasp tool, and it's only paper, so you have fun with it, play with it, drag it down 2 or 3 times down like this, maybe a few times up, then down again, like this, and a bit up, very randomly to get this natural look of it. I hold it in this angle. If you go too much in, it will drag the paper up. If you too much out on the edge, you will only touch the paper edge, and you will not actually do the distressing technique. So then I move forward to the medium shade. In this case it's Rusty Bucket. Last time when I used the soft shade, I was in here with it. This time we go like 50% more out on the edge and continue on like this. When I've done that, I can use the nail effect tool, which also is the bone folder. For example, where the paper are kind of flipped, you can easily press down the edges. Sometimes you use the nails for this and they break. Now you can use this tool and you can save your nails. You get exactly the same effect of it. What you also can do is to use the metal brush on the tip of the distresser tool and scratch the pattern paper to kind of whitewash it, to get a more soft, shabby chic look. Detailed cuttings. I will use this new craft knife. I always start with, if I want this flower, I roughly cut it out. Cut out the shape or the design I wish to have. Then I start in the corners. Can you see? Again, the blade will follow your hand movements. So you can easily drag like this.